How epic would it be to download the knowledge of over 1,095 days experience and over 1 million in ad spend on LinkedIn so that you could see results like these for your own LinkedIn ads? Well, good news. In this video, I'm going to reveal the simple step-by-step framework of the top performing funnels on LinkedIn and give you examples of ad accounts that are blowing up so that you can see a predictable and reliable stream of inbound inquiries to your business on autopilot. I'm also going to reveal the single determining factor of success I've learned over the years that all the other guys neglect to tell you. What the f? And finally, as a double bonus, I'm going to reveal to you a cheat sheet of all the technical info and numbers you should expect to see when you're running ads on the platform, so that you can return to this video anytime for guidance. Now, every time we run a campaign, either for ourselves or for a client, we use one of two funnels because they are the most effective. I'm going to run you through both of these in detail, but before I do, I basically need you to understand why the old system doesn't work and why the new system basically makes it feel like you're cheating.
But you can't do this to me.
Otherwise, you'll miss the point and none of this will work for you. So in 2018, my business was on the ropes. I was struggling to pay my bills and all my efforts to acquire new clients on my terms had completely failed. In fact, for my first attempt, I spent weeks creating this video which showcased all of my services. I launched my campaign and weeks later I'd had one lead. It wasn't an overwhelming success. But cut to the present day and the campaigns I run now have a lead cost that is 10 times lower. So firstly, what the f? And secondly, why? The reason was behind the strategy. In the first campaign I set up, I was basically going in and asking for a sale straight away from cold. However, in the campaigns that I run now, it's all about the prospect. And instead, I've built the campaigns to focus on building relationships. This is the difference between what most people do and what the top performers do. Also, that's where this fad term demand generation comes from. However, there's nuance to this approach, so let me talk you through the two funnels. Oh, and if you want someone to just do all of this for you because it feels overwhelming, or you want one-on-one bespoke guidance for your exact situation, both of those are part of our service. There's a link in the description below. I'm going to use our funnels, so it allows me to show you literally everything. Now there are two options here, but you need to use them in sequence in order to get the best results. Firstly, we run an ad showcasing our offer. Our goal is to prove our offer and audience click. So we use native LinkedIn lead gen forms to do this. Once they complete the lead gen form, we send them to a landing page with a video, priming them for the next steps and a booking tool. Once we get the click, we can swap out the lead form for a landing page to increase lead quality even further, as leads will have more context and understanding of your service. But here is what elevates everything to 11.
The numbers all go to 11. Look, right across the board.
We remarket to everyone who interacted with our ads, even those that already converted. And we remarket with content that entertains, educates, and builds trust. Now these funnels are insanely effective, but if you haven't got this next point I'm going to go over sorted, none of it's going to work, and if you're anything like me, it's going to take you years to eventually figure out the reason behind why. So let me explain. So twin brothers Des and Troy are both trying to grow their weightlifting businesses. Des decides to pay a set fee to local gyms so that he can advertise to local gym bros who are already lifting weights. And Troy decides to pay the same set fee to local weight loss clubs so he can advertise his lifting services to those looking to lose weight. And after a month, Des and his gym approach has netted him a lovely 5 new clients. But Troy has had absolutely nothing. Which begs the question, why? Because your audience matters. The weight loss audience there was just actually interested in losing weight, even though on paper they would 100% benefit from a weightlifting program. If the audience doesn't already want it, even if it actually benefits them, it's a really hard sell. And every successful campaign I've seen use ads to advertise a proven offer to a proven audience. So now you know the funnel and you also understand what is required to make those funnels work for you. But if you set up your campaign, what numbers should you expect to see? What's a good click-through rate? What's your cost per click going to be? And how much is a lead going to cost you on the platform? These are the guidelines you should try to hit. All of these can vary depending on your target audience and offer, but CTR doesn't. Whilst the average is 0.4%, you want to aim for at least 0.8%. And if you're below 0.4, usually something is very wrong. You've just made huge progress in understanding how to run a LinkedIn ads campaign. But obviously, to get the campaign working, you need a detailed technical guide. So in this video, I walk you through how I set up an ad campaign that netted us 12 times return on our ad spend, so that you can see everything we spoke about in this video in practice and action.